Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the third week of August 2019. And as always, these cards are pre-shuffled, and I've been meditating on your energy, Pisces. And somehow, as I was shuffling your card and meditating, I started humming. I kind of like at one point even made up some song. I don't even remember the words I was singing, but my goodness. So for some of you Pisces, it's either you're feeling your happy place or you feel, some of you may feel a sense that you need to express yourself, okay, creatively. So this is what we're getting here. So we're doing a little bit more shuffling on camera as usual, and I'm using the wider rate tarot deck, and this is the super large card, so they're a little bit difficult to shuffle, but that's why I do a lot more shuffling on camera. I mean off camera, and on camera I do a little shuffling for you guys, because some people like to see the cards shuffle to know that the cards were not, you know, just taking or whatever. So I don't know why anyone would do that, but here we go. So I've been getting into the habit of doing it a little bit on camera, so I keep doing it that way. I actually like to do a little bit extra meditation before I start the reading anyways. And we have the Deviant Moon Tarot deck for clarification if needed. And folks, keep supporting, liking, commenting, sharing these messages with anyone that you think may benefit from them. That's how we can grow, so more people get to see them and to support the channel, because this takes a lot of energy and a lot of work, and I love doing it. I'm grateful to be doing it. And let's see here what else I wanted to share with you. Yes, I am now taking bookings through my YouTube community for personal reading, as well as for Reiki healing, energy, long distance Reiki healing, chakra balancing. Just contact me, lanmoutarot@gmail.com. There's more information on the description box if you're interested, okay? Let's see here. Spirit, what message guidance you have for our Pisces friends? Message guidance for our Pisces friends. Message guidance for Pisces. For anyone that's watching this message. Message guidance. Here we go, Pisces. And I did a lot of chatting here. We're already 2 minutes in. Okay. The 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Fire, 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 fire. My Lord. At the bottom of the deck, what do we have? The 2 of Wands. Okay, understand. I don't think I've ever done any fire signs reading, even the 3-card reading, with all Wands card, with all fire cards. And here you go, Pisces. You are literally on fire. My goodness. It's like all fire energy for you during this time, Pisces. And we start with the 10 of Wands. Now, there's a thing about the 10 of Wands. When I first started reading cards, they always say when you're doing a reading, if the first card is a 10 of Wands, that may mean that you need to pause to take a break. That person may not be ready yet for the energy to be read. Something to that effect. Like the 10 of Wands cannot be the first card. So we're going to do something, Pisces. I'm going to give you a short read of this deck right now. And then we're going to do a second shuffle. And yes, I'm going to try my best to keep it short. But I'm going to honor this. It's not so much like a rule. Like I follow my intuition with it. But it came to mind. And I don't even remember if I've done that before. If I've pulled out the 10 of Wands first before. But this is the first time I'm going to do this in one of those general readings. But we're going to follow intuition here. Haha. 10 of Wands, burden. Some of you here feel like a real sense of responsibility, like you're carrying a lot on your back. And it's almost like, also I feel like some of you, it's like you just taking on too much. You're about to crumble under the weight of the responsibility that you're carrying. But it's not for too long though, because we had a 10 here. This is at the end of it, okay? You've been working hard, you've been taking a lot of actions, you've been doing a lot of stuff. And it seems like you're at the tail end of it. You're getting closer and closer to town. And he's basically looks like he's about to tilt over the way he's carrying it. It's like he's about to put one on his shoulder, and they're like about to fall, or everything's about to fall onto the ground, and you're falling with it, or you're just gonna crumble under it, whichever way. This is not sustainable, okay, Pisces? Don't, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're trying to accomplish, you cannot do it all by yourself. You need help. You need to learn how to ask for help, for assistance. You cannot do it all by yourself. And here we have the Eight of Wands. Communication, travel, fast moving energy. Look at all those ones going one direction, determined, like, right? They're on a mission and we are going, right? Eighth house energy, Scorpio's house. There's a sense of like ending. So a new beginning can take place here, because the Ten of Wands is a card of ending anyways, ending of a cycle, right? The tens denotes ending. So ending of something, whatever it was, perhaps perhaps your time at a location, perhaps the kind of work you are doing, perhaps a way of being, right? And for some of you, just may be something that deals with communication, okay? With communicating with a lot of different people. That is not just like your one-on-one interaction and the way you communicate on the personal, like I'm talking about like mass communication here. And there's a change, there's some kind of a transformation happening with that, and it's what's gonna result out of this ending, and that this is the ending, this is the transformation that you're generating yourself, okay? Out of that ending, you're generating that transformation, you're generating that change, that travel, that communication. There's a new beginning here, passionate new beginning from the universe, an offer to start anew. And here what's facing you is a decision. Are you going to accept this offer? Yes, you accept this offer. You're holding one wand, you chose your wand, you chose your path, and the globe in another hand. You know, in choosing this wand, you have the world in your hand. You know you did the right thing. I pulled this up. This is what comes up underneath. The eight of cups. Eight of cups, full moon, departure. It's time to go. A departure is necessary here. And we already have that 8 here with travel. So this is 2-8. A sense of like 8. When I say 8 house energy, an ending needed to happen. A transformation needs to happen here. Someone needs to leave something behind so they can start anew. So they can start on this new path. A departure is necessary. Leaving a comfort zone, leaving something that's become a little bit stagnant. Not so much you're dissatisfied, but you know there's something more to that you need. There's something more to be had, and you're willing to walk away. Okay, this is Mercury in Sagittarius. Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter, planet of the gods. Mercury talks about third house communication. So this is like you're literally, when I say communication, mass communication that's inspired by a higher knowing, by divine knowing here. It's something that's very clear, it's something that's very precise, it's something that's supposed to happen, okay? And you're taking it on to make this happen. You're taking on this challenge to create that change. To bring order, because the 8 of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is the whoa. I didn't even look at the picture. Right, the sun has been shifting. In the last reading, I switched the light a little bit, but I guess it's changed again. It came from underneath the clouds. It was like blinding here for a second. The way the whoa. Okay, let's tone this down a bit. All right. So this is like bringing order in a situation that becomes stagnant, in a situation where you know this is not your wish fulfillment. You know this is not where your happy place is supposed to be, or your happy situation is supposed to be. And you're willing to walk away to make that happen, to bring in that transformation, in choosing that Ace of Wands, in choosing that new beginning that's being offered to you by the universe. But this new beginning is up to you to choose it. It's not going to be forced on you. And yes, you choose it. That's just beautiful. I'm not even going to take any clarification card. And now we're going to go into the second set for you Pisces. Okay, that was just really short and sweet and beautiful for somebody out there needed to hear it. But because we had that 10 of Wands at the beginning, we're going to shift it up. So you get 2 reading, Pisces. Look at you. Look at you go. It's not even your birthday season. My Lord. So yeah, a lot of you are about to create some changes in your life, to manifest some changes into your life, taking action, real action, to change things around, to create some movement here. Okay, I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Spirit, what message, guidance do you have for our Pisces friend? Message, guidance do you have for our Pisces friends? Message, guidance for our Pisces friends. That's the only way I can do this right now, since on camera and the space is tight. Here we go, Pisces. A little bit of shuffling goes a long way. Message, guidance for our Pisces friends. May this message be for the best and highest good of all involved. Okay, she wants to go. She goes. And here we go, Pisces. The Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Underneath the deck, the Ten of Cups. Woo! Happy, 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 happy. And where do we go? We started with a decision needed to be made to take to go towards something new here. A departure was about to happen. New reading. Start with the Fool. New beginning. Taking a leap of faith. Okay? Creating your own luck. Right? In a way, with the Fool here. Going like, you know what? I'm gonna take my chance. And here you go, jumping over that cliff to take your chance. And with the Fool too, there's a sense of innocence and taking in that youthful, that youthful, and it's not so much innocence. You know, like when you're young, you're willing to take on more risk, right? So it's kind of like that adventurous energy of youth. That's what you're taking on during this time, Pisces. Okay, you are working towards something new here. You're really gonna take that offer from the universe and you're gonna make the most of it, because here you are. That is you. This is your energy here with that Queen of Cups. This is you sitting pretty on your throne. Okay, being the Queen of Cups is you being in the highest aspect, energy of that suit of cups. The emotional queen. She's also like a very loving queen, someone who's really in touch with their feeling, with their own sense of spirituality. Okay, she's very creative as well. The Queen of Cups. And here we have the Page of Wands. This is a younger fire signs. Of course, you're gonna get some more fire, because I feel like for some of you, you must definitely have some fire signs in your surrounding. The pages are younger energy, whether it's a younger Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo that is in your environment, that's also helping you in charting that course, in going towards that something new. It's or it could be your very own energy, you taking on that energy, that passion, because the ones are passion, right? And also action. And they're also very creative. You taking on that energy with gusto to start something new, okay? As a page here. And it's dark again. Oh my goodness, this lighting is killing me, with the sun playing hide and seek with me today. Okay, we're just gonna leave it there. I'm not playing with it anymore. And let's not forget, at the bottom of the deck, what do we have? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, ultimate happiness, satiety, as happy as you can get. That's what's facing you. That's what you want. The happy family, look at them. There's a couple here and kids sitting under a heart tray, right? With the cups suspended on top. Like, it's just so beautiful. This is like happiness here. That's what you want. That's what's facing you. Like, when I pull that, that's what's underneath it. The Death card, the card of Scorpio, but also the card of ending. That's what we were talking about earlier. We didn't have the Death card, but that's the energy I was picking up. I was picking up that 8th house Scorpio energy for you. And that's why we had like 3-8, I believe. Or was it 2? No, 2-8 on that last reading. 8 of Cups and 8 of Wands on the table for you. And here it is. Here comes the Death card. This is that death and rebirth energy I was telling you about. This is what bringing in underneath all of this. This is what bringing in that Fool. You're willing to take that risk. Whoa, that was quick. Queen of Swords. Okay, in this sense, you're also taking charge by taking that leap of faith, by starting new on the new course or something new here, you really taking charge of the situation, okay? The Queen of Swords is a bad bitch. She's not afraid. She will cut you if she has to. She makes decision mighty quick. She takes charge out of the situation. If some people needs to go so you can take that leap of faith, some people need to go. You're gonna have to, if you have to let some people go, you will let some people go. You got no problem with that, okay? This is your energy as the loving queen usually, right? Totally PC. But if you gotta pull in the Queen of Cups, that's what's gonna happen. And here we have, wow, look at this Pisces, the Fool. The Fool clarifying the Fool, right? So this is literally, you are not playing around when you say you wanna take that leap of faith. You are, you mean it. You meant it, you mean it, and God, let me tell you, you're going to make it happen. You're going. Nothing can stop you. Look, he's a fish now, and I'm literally like walking on water. Look at this. Nothing can stop you. You are going forward. Whatever needs, whatever distraction, whoever may want to stand in your way, they have a rude awakening waiting for them. Because you have a sword in each one of those hands, and let me tell you, you will use them. Because look what's on the floor here. She's already used one. Look what's on the tip of that sword. Blood. You're not playing around. You will cut wherever needs to be cut, so you can get to that new beginning. So you can create that starting point for you. I just love it, Pisces. You are on it. Ten of Swords. Right? This is the Queen of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Cups. And for some of you, you may have a Gemini as well that you're dealing with. There's Gemini energy here with that Queen of Cups and that Queen of Swords. The Fool can denote Gemini energy as well, or Aries energy. And the Ten of Swords is Gemini. Wait a second. No, that's the Ten of Wands. Ha 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 ha. This is the Ten of Wands. That's the card that was the first card that was here on this deck. That's the Ten of Wands. It shows up again for you. That's why I'm doing that second reading, because it shows up first in the Rider-Waite card. This is the Ten of Wands. I don't know why I say Ten of Swords, but this is the Ten of Wands. This ending really needed to happen. Even though we have the Death card that showed itself here, here comes the Ten of Wands again. Something really needed to end here. There was some kind of burden, something that was creating angst and causing you a lot of trouble here. Look at this. You're being pierced to every corner of your body. Something that was really making you feel stuck, like you were nailed into a corner. You are not just backed into the corner, you were nailed to the corner. It's like, you know, when you see those voodoo dolls and people stick pins all over the body. This is what this looks like. Let me pull it again for you. This burden you are carrying, it may not have been your burden. Look, the light just went out. The candle light just went out. I felt it. I didn't see it. I'm looking at the screen as I'm showing you this card. I felt it going out. This burden with the Ten of Wands that was showing up here, it may not have been your burdens. That was something that was done to you. It's like you didn't nail yourself to this plank of wood here, to that wall, to that floor, all over into your face. Someone did that to you, Pisces. And this is what needed to end. This is what you're recovering from. That ending needed to happen before you can take that leap of faith to walk towards a new beginning. Literally, as I'm reading that card of ending, that ten of Wands, the light went out. It's like someone wanted to suck all the life out of you. But you're out of this now. You know how to protect yourself now. You have two swords in each hand, and let me tell you, you know how to take care of yourself. You will take no mercy on anyone who come and trying to stop you on your way, on your new path. Because you're not going to be backed into a corner, and you're most certainly not going to be nailed and stuck in any corner. Nor should you. And this is you doing this. This is you taking action. to protect yourself. So you can stay the Queen of Cups. That's who you are. That's your birthright. So you can enjoy the life that you are meant to have. So you can step into the happiness that the universe wants to grant you. My God. That's why they called me to do the second reading. You needed to hear this whole message. Because I do 3 cards reading. All of this needed to come out. Clarification on the Queen of Cups spirit. We have a flipper. The 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. There was a sense, there was a partnership here. There was a partnership here. There was something that was supposed to be a partnership, I should say. I shouldn't say there was a partnership. There was something that was supposed to be a partnership. People working together, right? In concert with each other. Look, she's nailing something in this person, but he's basically using a hammer. No, she's screwing something out, like one of those horn out, and he's basically drawing a new face on his cup. How's that working out? So there was a lot of pretending here. When you're talking about pentacles, we're talking about finances. We're talking about working in partnership, in a real way, in a material way, something that we can see, in a tangible way. And here we have this fool. Someone is just sitting there. The 2 of them are standing. I don't know what they were supposed to do. But I don't think that's the whole idea of you. Like, this is not a sculpture. If the 2 of them are supposed to be sculptures and not moving, he's certainly not. Something just wasn't right here, okay? This is a partnership that's just about mockery, about kids playing let's pretend, right? Playing mommy and daddy. People not really taking their roles seriously in this partnership, doing the things they're supposed to do. This is a partnership of faire semblant, if you will. Like, let's just make it seems like this is working. Let's make it seems like this is one thing, putting a face on it, but it's not. Let's pretend here we're having fun while someone else is gluing your butt and the other one is just drawing on your head. Like, this is just not working, okay? Whatever it is between a few people that were supposed to be working, it was not working. And someone was using ruse, like we're just playing, in order to nail you to the freaking floor, to the corner, to the wall, to the ceiling, to the floor plank, every part of your body, to nail you literally alive, to nail you down alive. And they were using ruse to do it. R-U-S-E, ruse to do it. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I spelled it out for you guys because I feel a sense of, like, I feel so upset for you, Pisces. But you've come out of this, okay? Let's not stay too much in that energy. You've come out of this. You understand this. You now are standing strong. You're sitting, not even standing, sitting in your throne. And you are ready to protect yourself because you're not going to let anyone mess with your happiness. You're not going to let anyone mess with your well-being. The 10 of Cups here is the Mars in Pisces card. Mars is all about fiery energy. It's about aggression. It's about being fierce and fighting for when it's necessary. It's a warrior planet. Mars in Pisces, yes, is quite watery, and I feel like that's why that fool all of a sudden is water, which we usually see on a cliff. This is Mars in Pisces. This is willing to fight for your feelings, willing to fight for your happiness, willing to fight for what you truly, truly, deeply feel for, the things that are important to you. Okay? And that's where you are right now. And that's why you don't have one sword, you have 2 swords in your hand. And they're bloody. So whoever else comes and think like, oh, little lady, you're not really gonna help me. Look at you, so you can see. Look at that blood on the floor. You say, ask the person before you. Because now you know you have to protect yourself. You know you're not gonna take. Oh wow, look at this King of Pentacles, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous, Pisces. I'm happy to see this because the King of Pentacles here, that's the financial rewards, okay? That's the material rewards that come after the shift happens, after you take that leap of faith. You're not just gonna come into your own, into yourself, like reclaiming yourself to start feeling yourself again, to start doing the things that are important to you, the things that matters to you, to start being the person you know you always wanted to be, that the person that you are meant to be. But you're also gonna start reaping the rewards from that, because now you're gonna start doing things that are important to you, and naturally the abundance is gonna flow. But this is after overcoming the devilish energy. This is what just come here with the King of Pentacles. The devil is always lurking. Do not let your guards down. Do not let your guards down. Okay? Whatever negative energy that was nailing you onto the floor, onto that plank, that negative energy will be lurking. They'll be seeing your progress. They'll be seeing your abundance, and they'll be lurking. Okay? Because at this stage here, Pisces, you're still very you're still feeling all the passion, you're feeling all the youthful vigor to tackle life, to make up for lost time while you were stuck, what seems like in an attic, right? Because the ceiling is so low here, where you were nailed down to make up for all this lost time. You're gonna want to really to step into the world, to prove yourself, to show what you can do, and pay attention at the same time. Do not let your guards down. When the abundance starts flowing, it's very easy to start feeling good and to start going towards negative habits from the past. And that's what's gonna get you. Do not let your guards down. And to keep protecting yourself, not just from the outside, but also for your own internal working. Your own, perhaps, negative inclination, okay? Of trusting too much, of letting the same people back in. Because you're probably going to want to share in, the wealth. You can do that, but at a distance. You can do that. You don't have to do it directly. One more clarification for, oh, okay, this one fell into the floor. Give me a second, Pisces. Let's see this here, and yes, I take them off the floor, and that's my intuition. Tell me not to, and here it's telling me to. You see? 7 of Swords. There was the deceit. There was the deceit. There was this is the card of deceit. This is the card of lies, of sneakiness, right? So we have 5 swords on this thing, which seems like the moon. It's like someone is playing, like acting like they're doing a magic trick. But this sword is going straight down your throat. No thank you. I'm not interested. That should be your answer now, Pisces. Whoever wants to do a little dog and pony show for you, telling you, oh, this is not gonna hurt, I'm just gonna show you, oh no, this is all in good fun, like they were doing right here. We're just gonna nail in each other's butt and draw in your face and your scalp. This is not gonna hurt. Don't fall for this issue again. Keep your guards up. Yes, go enjoy life with the people you trust. But also be very careful and pay attention, even with those people you trust. Because there's a lot to lose here. And you do not want to go back to that situation. Okay? The devil is still lurking. The deceit, the same ploy from before, is still a threat. They still see you as this young energy. They still see you as someone they can play with. Okay? And some people, and some of them may entice you with money. That may be the way they get to you, Pisces. Okay? That's another set of message for some people here. They'll show you the shiny gold, the shiny object to be like, oh, come Pisces, look what I got for you. That's how they're going to lure you, bring you in. 5 of Cups at the bottom. This is the card of, emotional disappointment, and all of that. This is, you know, more Mars energy, aggression, Mars in Scorpio energy, and you don't need any more of this. You're finding a new place for your new way. Your happiness is on the line. Protect it at all costs. Do not let your guard down. I don't have the strength card here, but it might as well have been. Because somebody still see you as a prey. Somebody still want to prey on you, on your energy. Deception. If this is a love situation, be very, very careful. You are moving away from the clear, but you are not yet completely in the clear. Okay, Pisces? Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. We already know that. Okay? And I feel like that was the situation here in the past that you are running away from. That's the person you cut out in your life quite mercilessly, which you needed to, so you can start your new beginning. Like this full year is literally like not even jumping, like running on water. This is what you left behind, that deception. Someone was wearing a false self-mask. They use a little ploy of real friendship or let's play together so they can nail you down. Literally, for some of you, if it was a love situation, someone nailed you down. People don't have to do black magic to nail you down, okay? They can do a lot of other stuff to nail you down, making you feel like you don't have any other option, putting you in a situation where you feel stuck, you cannot move, where you become dependent on them. Whatever it is, it took away your power. That's what they were doing. That's what you're recovering from. Because what you are is already a queen of cups. You're already abundant. You already have everything you could desire. This is who you are. This is what you're meant to be. And this is where you're going to have to start all again from scratch here as a little page, as a young page. To make yourself, after you recover from this, to come out of this. Because your happiness is on the line. And you should be willing to do anything you can to come out of it. The only thing is there's a pitfall. You're still at risk from that behavior here. The card that came out for you is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Once you go to a certain negative situation, and I keep telling you to protect yourself, do not let your guard down, and I'm still going to keep saying it to you, Pisces. Because you are still at risk. Yes, it is safe for you to love. You cannot enjoy satiety, ultimate happiness, if your heart is closed. If you cannot open your heart to receive love, right? There must be somebody in your corner. There must be some situation in your corner where you feel you can let your guards down, where you feel like all of this fighting is gonna make it worth it for you, right? The people in your life that you can count on, that are counting on you. For those of you, this is a love situation. You left this behind. There may be someone new in your future, because you're studying a new year. You're facing this way. You're studying new year as a page, new energy, right? Keep protecting yourself. But in order for you to be able to love again, to be able to enjoy this happiness here, you have to know who to trust and who to not trust. When to let your guards down and when to not let your guards down. But what I'm going to tell you, Pisces, side with caution going forward. Make people prove it to you that they're worth trusting. Don't give them an opportunity to deceive you. They need to prove themselves first. Yes, open your heart to receive and give. Give as much as you want, as much as you can. But make them prove it to you. Duality is at the bottom, of course. Duality, number 6, talk about separation is an illusion from the role, right? Because the role is always here. No matter how much someone take away from you, what you are, they cannot. It will always come together. Because what people don't understand is we're not just made of this physical, matter. We're not just physical. We are spiritual being. We are spiritual being having a spiritual experience in a material world. And I used to say all the time, we are spiritual being having a physical experience. And I was reading this book the other day, and I haven't finished it yet. I'm reading like 2 books or actually 3 books at the same time. But I have to be in a certain mood to almost a meditative state to really read that book. It's called The Energy Codes. and it was recommended to me by my Reiki mentor and instructor, and and um and then she says, we're not just having a physical experience, we're in the physical world, but our experience is also a spiritual experience. And that's why we can perceive our own sense of spirituality, and that's why we can live a spiritual life. And what else? There was a very deep explanation, but regardless, and I'm like, that is true what she's saying. We are still having a spiritual experience. We are still creating magic. We're still aware of our own inner magic, about the magical aspect of life, right? We are still, connecting spiritually with one another in this physical world. So we are spiritual being having a spiritual experience in a physical world. So yes, someone can nail you down. It's just the body. Your spirit, that cannot nail down, because who you are is that Queen of Cups. What's in your mind, no matter what they do, yes, they can use torture to almost affect your thinking, but your essence, it won't take very much to bring yourself back to who you are, to that wall, right? To your completedness. I'm going to read a little bit part of this for you. It says, quantum physics, in confirmation of ancient philosophies, provides proof that we are not separate and alone, but connected physically and energetically to everything in the universe. The duality card asks you to see separation and how it is affecting your life, and then to rediscover within yourself the joy and connectedness that is the true nature of duality. So the separation that's being created, moving you away and putting you in that corner, and I feel like that's not you doing, Pisces. That you cannot do that to yourself, okay? Let's be clear here. Someone did that. Being put in a corner, being made to feel like a sense of orderness, like you don't belong in society, or for you to not play, even if they know you belong in society, perhaps because they know you belong in society, to put you in a corner where you cannot get out, so your light to shine. Like, it's for them, they're playing themselves. It's an illusion, because you're still connected, okay? That separation that they're trying to create, it can go so far. It can go so far. It can do so much, because they cannot take away who you are. They cannot take away the abundance that you're supposed to receive. Because once you're a queen, you're a queen. A queen can be in captivity, living in a prison cell, in total, derision, being treated poorly. They're still a queen. They know it, and their captors know it. Fruit of life, number 39, abundance. I'm gonna read the whole thing for you, okay, Pisces? Since we're going at it the long way here, we might as well keep this party going. This card takes us a step beyond the flower of life. By removing the 2 circles around the flower of life and adding another full rotation, we find a design that holds within it a pattern of 13 circles known as the fruit of life. These changes to the design have unveiled another layer of wisdom. This pattern holds complex informational systems and is considered a female gateway. Pulling this card suggests that by the fruit of your labor and intentions, abundance has entered or is about to enter your life. Abundance comes in many forms, and you are cautioned not to get caught up in thinking the only abundance is of the monetary kind. True, as you find your life's path, the rewards will flow easily. In the area of finances, difficult times will fade, and you will have not only plenty for your own needs, but enough to offer gifts to those in less fortunate circumstances. The maxim, as we give, so shall we receive, is absolutely true from the standpoint of your current situation. There are also many other types of abundance: beauty, love, friendship, hope, and growth, to name but a few. In all things, abundance, there exists a nourishment that feeds your needs and asks you to go beyond yourself and share with others. In all things abundant, there exists a nourishment that feeds your needs and asks you to go beyond yourself and share with others. Is your garden producing more than you require? Do you finally have the time to spend with loved ones? The message is one of unselfishly sharing. Sharing your abundance is spreading light. Abundance is always available. Abundance is always available. Sharing your abundance is also sharing your light. And I feel that for a while there, Pisces, you could not share your abundance. Someone was trying to get you so your light wouldn't shine. You have a lot to give, you have a lot to provide, and perhaps it's because they wanted you to all of your abundance, all the fruit of your life, your fruit of your labor, all the rewards that you're reaping, they wanted to keep it to themselves. They wanted to just be for me, for me. So I'm going to keep you locked up in this little corner, in this little cell, in this attic, nailed down for that matter. So whatever it is that you're producing, whatever abundance, whatever bright light that's shining from you, that it's only me that's going to be able to enjoy from it. But the thing here about abundance, you have to share it. You have to share it. One way or another, you cannot consume everything that you produce. One way or another. Even if you don't go out of your way to share it with another, guess what? You have all the stalks of fruits that's coming your way. You can't eat all that stalks of fruit. You don't share it. What's going to happen? It's going to go bad. Bad. Where? To the earth, it's going to return. You have to share it. At least make it count. Make someone days happy. And it feel like you were so restricted you couldn't do that. It's like someone really did not want you to share the wealth with other people. They wanted it all for them. They did not even want you to know your worth, to know how abundant you are, that you yourself, it says it's a female gateway, the feminine gateway, because we give life, okay? The females, the feminine energy give life. So it's almost like you were able to create as the Queen of Cups, the Cups who talked about like creativity, spirituality, feelings, and emotion. It's like you were able, like you are not able to create as you were made to be, because you're a very creative person. That's what creative people do. Not just create as far as like money, not just create as far as like finances and wealth, not just create as far as like, bearing children, but create. Remember, it says here there are different kind of types of abundance: beauty, love, friendship, hope, and growth. And I will add on to that freedom. We assume that it is, but it's not. Your freedom can be taken away from you, at least your physical freedom. Spiritually, you'll always be free. No one can keep you captive. Even with black magic, there's a limit to that. Freedom to be able to go to do what you want when you want. To not feel stuck in any situation, to be able to spread your wings and fly. You are abundant. You have the fruit of life as your oracle card. Spirit telling you are abundant. You have a lot. The universe has granted you a lot, right? In terms of happiness, of creativity, of strength and vigor, right? Being able to start over again, hope and growth, passion. You're abundant in life, and you can achieve any goals that you set your mind into. And whatever distraction, wherever was trying to set traps for you on your way, you are going to overcome, because that is your birthright. Because you are still whole. No matter how many lines they create within this circle here, you can always come back again. You are water energy. Okay? If this is a pool of water and that line is drawn, guess what? This water connects. They cannot keep it in separation for long. Even if If it was wood, eventually this water is gonna soak in, this wood's gonna soak in all that water. Before you know it, it disintegrates. Even if it's cement block. That's why pool have to be resurfaced after a certain amount of time. You cannot keep things separate. Separation is an illusion. Even when we don't see it happen, by the time we actually see it physically with our own eyes, our own senses, physical senses, has been happening for a long, long time. Be very protective of this new beginning you're setting for yourself. You're setting for yourself, Pisces, and know you're abundant. Do not live in fear about something's gonna be taken away from you. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm telling you is that danger that was there before, it's still there. Okay? Stay in prayer, stay in faith, but be vigilant at the same time. I'm sending you so much healing energy, so much love. Thank you so much for going on this ride with me. And I'm not even gonna apologize for the length of these videos anymore, because they come out the way they come out. Okay, folks, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you like my style of reading, or you get something out of this, like, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone that you think may benefit. And I'm not sure if I'm repeating myself, but here you go. Come back next week for the next set of reading for the last week of August. And as always, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Bye, Pisces.